welcome back to the Red Dirt Road podcast. I'm your host, Marshall Farnsworth, here with Alex Breitenbach. We're here talking about Only in America by Brooks and Dunn, the music video. We just covered the song in the last podcast episode, so we are keeping that theme going. 4th of July coming up this Saturday. So we kind of already covered all 4th of July, all things like that, but we're talking about the music video now. Obviously, if you watched our last video, you know that we really like this song. It says, we already covered this part, but the music video was filmed June 12th, 2001, directed by Michael Merriman. It was filmed at the George Amphitheater in George, Washington. Obviously, there's some other shots in there. Those shots are from New York City and the World Trade Center towers. So, yeah, the George Amphitheater, it says in George, Washington, state of Washington. So I was interested to know that because the music video starts off. So this is kind of a breakdown of it. It starts off and you see these words says somewhere in America. You see like this kind of view of this mountains and this sort of canyon type thing and some water. Really nice view, and shows that for a second. And then it goes to this crowd of people at a concert, large group of people. And then gets a little bit closer. Nighttime comes. Looks like they start cheering. Brooks and Dunn comes out and they start playing their song. And then you get into the first verse, shows some shots of New York City, the people there, Twin Towers, school bus driver. And then gets into the chorus, obviously, largely showing Brooks and Dunn and the concert with a montage of clips of people, various people from America.
Yeah.
So, and then it goes into it shows some small shops I noticed. It shows then the second verse gets into Los Angeles, LA freeway, shows the traffic there. Welder's son, banker's daughter, talks about, or it shows some shots of Oklahoma. Some old people there, looks like are the people in the verse they're talking about that go back to Oklahoma and talk about their time in LA. They're old now. And then it just starts showing some random people with flags, things like that. Has a confetti cannon at the Brooks and Dunn concert eventually. And just kind of keeps going on and on like that. And then it ends with a quote that says, "Dream as big as you want to," which is one of the things it says in the chorus. And the other thing I noted is that the video is only 3 minutes and 54 seconds long, a little less than the song at about 4 minutes and 29 seconds. So what did you think about this music video?
Right off the bat, I think it's a really well shot video. I think it's got good directing and good screenwriting too, because it's relevant to the tune. I really like the fact that it includes shots of just somewhere in America, and I love that quote right before it actually gets into the real video and the meat of the song. It says somewhere in America, and it just has all these various shots of all different types of Americans, and it really hammers home the song's overall point there. So I really liked that, and I think that it's definitely a very good music video for the song, and I think it was out of all the Brooks and Dunn music videos I've seen so far, it's pretty good. And out of the songs that we've reviewed which haven't had music videos so far, I think that this one was probably one of the best. Overall, a good opinion of it. I think that it wasn't bad, but there were some things that they probably could have done better with it, but I think that it was definitely really fun. And I think my favorite part of the video is the photos or the video of them shooting confetti cannons at the amphitheater in Washington when the key changes in the song, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that this is probably one of the best music videos for Brooks and Dunn. You know, I think that they're not really known as having great music videos. You know, a lot of their videos are pretty simple. Some of them are good, even though they're simple. I think you got My Maria, and I think they got at least two or three videos that are, I think they're shot in exactly the same place. But you know, it kind of works because it's a cool place. I think it's out in New Mexico, somewhere in the desert. There, they shoot like My Maria and something like that. But some of their
That's
other
awesome.
videos are really not the greatest. As you know, I mean, a lot of music videos from that long ago weren't really great. They're getting a little bit
No.
better, but this one's pretty good. I like it. Not the greatest music video ever, but for Brooks and Dunn, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
I like this. I like particularly the shot at the beginning is pretty cool, and I guess they're in Washington. It looks pretty nice.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with that. I think one of the things that's very interesting is a lot of the older country music that you see, especially out of older country artists, a lot of their music videos are filmed long after the song was released. So it could be just that reason. But like in some cases years. But I think with this song, I think they hit the nail on the head pretty well, and I think it was a good.
So I got one more thing before we go here. You know, why does it look like Ronnie Dunn? He looks like Jeff Foxworthy in this video.
I think he does. I think you're right about that. Totally rocking the Jeff Foxworthy vibe there.
I don't know why. Like he doesn't look like that in any other video.
I
But
don't know. I'm surprised that they opted to do the headset mic too. I thought that was quite interesting because rather than having two mics on stage, they both have the mics that are like like
that might be it. You know,
headsets.
that might be something to do with it because typically the the comedians like Jeff Foxworthy, they might have those headset mics, whereas typically the musicians, singers do not. They usually have a full on microphone with a stand, and so maybe that's part of the look why it kind of looks more like a Jeff Foxworthy type. Also the haircut and just the way his facial hair is in this video, which is not like all of his other ones.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah, I just wanted to say that. So yeah, let's wrap it up here. Try not make this video too long. So that wraps it up for the Red Dirt Road podcast today. Join us next time for some more Kix Brooks, Ronnie Dunn, Brooks and Dunn, all that other country classics. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.